What's up, everybody? What up, dude? Okay, so what's up? It's your girl Juicy. Dang, I miss y'all. Hey. If you don't know by now, it's your girl Juicy. Welcome to the Juicy Show. And I am your host, I don't know. I guess I can call myself a podcaster now or whatever. But hey, y'all, what's up? So, like I said, it's your girl Juicy. Welcome to the Juicy Show. I missed y'all. I didn't tap in last week. Your girl had... we got some stuff to unpick, okay? If you are just now joining me, I am live on Podcastic and on YouTube and on Instagram. But hey to everybody watching me. What up, dude? Yeah, so what's crazy is that, first of all, what's up, Dro? How are you?
I can't complain.
You can't complain? It's always good to see my boy, Dro. Shout out to Mr. Mike. Shout out to everybody. Okay. We just gonna jump right into it. Your girl, if you follow my my other Instagram page, because I got blocked from going live on my main page. I didn't even do nothing. I think I did, but I don't know. I plead the fifth. But I recently weighed myself, and yeah, I didn't like the number I saw, so I had to you know what? I have been eating horribly, terribly horribly, and I'm like, okay, I gotta fix that. So I'm on a strict diet. I put myself on a strict diet, and I'm doing okay, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm only eating twice a day. I got rid of. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. No meat, vegetables. I know, right? Ain't that crazy? That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. No smoking, anything but my weed. But you got to do what you got to do to stay healthy. And I know when I smoke, I literally eat. I come up with the most gourmet meals ever. Man, and it be fire, especially with that good bridge card. I hear that. So that's one thing that happened. The past 2 weeks have been crazy. I just got a new baby. Not a child, a kitten. Let's be clear. Ain't nobody shooting this club up, okay? We believe in birth control and choices. I'm not gonna say the A word. I'm gonna say choices. But his name is Cheshire. And if anybody knows me, you know I have a cat named Alice. So we stayed on theme with Alice in Wonderland. Y'all see what I did there? I'm real Caucasian with my stuff. Anyways, what's I about to say? Yeah, Cheshire is bad. I ain't even gonna cap. I'll be uploading videos of him, and listen, Alice ain't having it. He done ran up on her too many times. She done backhand him, and he still came up more like, oh, you want to tussle? Let's go, sis. And him and Trenton be running around for hours. I literally had to yell at both of them, separate them, and make them go to bed. So I'm a mother. I got 3 kids now. You clapping, that's not good at all. That little nigga bad. I'm also I'm looking at new houses because I'm buying a house. Thank you. Don't be cutting my applause short. Slow it down. There we go. Yeah, I made it good. Yeah, I like that. That shit is a headache though, because I have a budget that I have to stay within, and my aspirations of how I want my house to look, thanks to TikTok and YouTube, it don't match my budget. I want a butler's pantry. I want an island, hardwood floors. I want tall ceilings, 4 or 5 bedrooms, finished basement, big backyard, garage, 2 cars preferably. I want a she shed, horseshoe garage, nice landscaping, maybe a dog door. I want all that. My budget is not. It's close to 100,000, maybe. I'm really reaching it. My budget is below 100,000. It's below 80,000. It might be a little bit below 50. So I know I'm talking shit. Man, listen. Iris, don't fuck with me. Y'all still owe me some money anyways. But yeah, it's interesting. Shout out to my cousin, shout out to the realtor. She been helping me out. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. She'll get you together. She been doing closing after closing. I gotta call her. Okay, yeah, put it on there. Let's hear it. Already? You on live with the Juicy Show. What's up?
Hello world. It's your favorite girl boy, Juicy Ju.
Oh my God.
2-parent home. This is my homegirl with the 2-parent home. I didn't know you did not just get another cat.
I got a yes.
I'm proud of you because guess what? I'm a cat mom too, and I got a cat too. Her name is Callie. Well, I'm a step cat mom because it's really my wife cat.
Step cat moms matter too.
Okay, cool. All right. Her name is Callie, and she really, really bad too. So I got a quick question. So my cat is in heat only when Auntie Pam come in town. Do you know why? No, because you don't know about cat.
No, I mean, when I got my baby Alice, she was like 3 and she was fixed. So she real prissy. I don't think she really, she'll flirt with the boys, but she ain't really giving them no type of time for real. And Cheshire, I don't know. He ain't fixed yet, but I'm going to get him fixed.
Wait, he a baby or is he big?
He's like 7 weeks. He's a baby.
Okay, he a kid. Okay, well that's good. Do you want to have like a cat date play? What is it called? Cat play date?
I guess it's a kitty play date. I don't know. What we call that? It's a play date. It's a play date with the cats. We're not even about to try to make it complicated.
Got 3 kids. Yeah. With your son and the cat.
Yeah, no, Alice is not she don't like leaving the house. She gets really bad anxiety in the car. I told you she's really bougie. But Cheshire, that little motherfucker, I'm gonna get him a leash and a air tag and let him just go crazy. But yeah, we can set something up and have a little play date with the little kitties, with their little badasses. But I'm dropping him off. I might come back and get him. I don't know yet. We gonna talk about it.
Okay, well he's a kid, so of course he's gonna be so playful, and I'm so glad that I called.
Right in the beginning of the show.
Of toys, no catnip, because catnip is considered like candy.
Crack. It's crack.
Yeah, it's like candy, so they already a baby, so don't give them no kittens, and make sure you give him all kitten stuff until he actually 1 year old. Because,
for sure. I'm about to say I went to Target and I went to PetSmart and I went crazy. I ordered him a bed, his own cat condo. He got him and Alice gonna have matching leashes. Collars with their names on it. They gonna have some cute little clothes. I got a whole little thing going. It's gonna be all on my page. I'm about to flood y'all with cute kitty pictures. They're gonna have to feature me on something, okay?
Yeah, okay. So you need to follow me at Girlboy PZ on Facebook. But
I actually already followed you.
Did you? Oh my God, did you? I'm so proud of you also because I see that you said no meat, no vegetables, and no weed. So I'm good because I'm doing the same thing right now. No fried foods, no bread, no sweets.
No weed?
And no weed. Well, I'm doing no weed. I'm doing no weed and no liquor.
420 is my exception. I won't drink, but I'm going to smoke on 420. That's my exception. That's the day, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to pass. But I'm proud of you on that, so keep it strong. How many days are you going? How many days?
This is day 3.
So how many days are you going to do it?
I'm going. I don't have a cap. I'm just going to keep going.
Okay, well, that's cool, and I'm proud of you, and I ain't trying to keep you long. And I didn't know that your show come on Wednesdays after my show. I thought your show was another day, Thursdays.
Oh, no,
I don't know why.
It's every Wednesday at 9 p.m. sharp. Period.
Okay, and I want to thank you so much. Who your engineer, Dro?
Yeah, of course, the one and only.
Okay, then, Dro, up in that thing. All right, then, Juicy, I ain't trying to keep you long. All right, 2-parent, huh?
Thank you. You know what? Get off the phone. She keep calling me.
Right,
I did not grow up in the 2. I did not.
You did.
No, I did not.
You ain't got your J's on today.
Oh my.
You look like you had a 1-parent home today, but I ain't gonna get on that. With your braids. Bye. See y'all.
She said I like a 1-parent. I like. You know what? Anyways. What did I leave off at? She threw me off. Shout out to Girl Boy. Y'all go follow her crazy ass on Instagram. Yeah, I was talking about house hunting. The market is really, really big. It's really overpriced now, but a lot of people are putting a lot of money into their properties, so I get it. And they want to get their money back. And I'm just honestly tired of renting, so that's why I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep, doing this. So I'm gonna put my big girl drawers on and just do what I gotta do. the other thing that happened 2 weeks ago. I mean, for those that follow me, that don't follow me, that don't know, my uncle passed away a few weeks ago. He was like 50 something, I believe. Yeah, because my dad is like 60 something, so he like 50 something. And that was a whole thing with my family. My dad's side of the family, I see when people be saying why they don't like their dad's side of the family, they don't mess with them. Baby, it was a mess. Now, my grandma passed away a few years ago, and then after that, my dad's dad passed away, and now his brother. So it's been a lot on him. And my daddy's side of the family crazy. Like, they special. I had to go off on everybody in the group chat. Now, for those that you don't know, y'all know I used to do Swank Live. We haven't done it in a long time, but last year we did one, and me and the Swank lady was joking. You know, full disclosure, anytime you see her recording me, it's not like she's secretly. She will stop me mid-conversation, like, hold on, so she can record me and get the content. So I'm fully aware of the things that I say are being recorded and may be posted. Put that out there. The Swank lady, that's my girl. She know I fuck with her. Shout out to my girls at Swank Posh. A video got recorded last year and it got reposted a few weeks ago, right before my uncle's funeral. And it was, the context of it was me and a girl, Terry, we had talked previous on the way to the show, and we basically was like making a joke about our grandmas being promiscuous and stuff like that. So we get on live, and you know, she started talking about it, and then I started saying about how my grandma, she had my dad, and then she had my Uncle Stephen, who has a different father. And I made the joke like, well, my grandma, I was like, I guess my grandma was a hoe. So I started explaining it. So the Swank lady, she had like basically said the same thing, like, so your grandma was a hoe. And I'm like, for sure. That was what was said. Exactly what it was said verbatim. It wasn't nothing further than that. I feel like I know who did it, but somebody sent it to my older sister on my dad's side and my aunt. And my aunt is my dad's, brother. Sister, my bad, sister. So when it got sent to her, I was actually, I think I was downtown working, or I was somewhere. I don't know, I was somewhere. But they called my older sister, Tanny B, and she at home with my son, baby, watching him while I'm working. So she called me. No, first Trenton was calling me. He kept FaceTiming me like, Mommy. And I'm like, what is it? And my sister kept hanging up. See, that's why I fuck with my son, because he heard my name too many times. He said, oh, no, y'all not about to talk about my mama, and she ain't here. He might have autism, but that boy's smart. He called me like 3 times, and my sister kept hanging up. It was because she was on the phone with my aunt trying to talk to her like, no, that's not what she meant. Like, y'all blowing it out of proportion. So she finally called me back, and that's when she told me what happened. And I'm like, wait. She's like, they didn't call you? I'm like, my phone hasn't rung. Only person that called me was you and Trent. She was like, nobody. I'm like, no, nobody called me. I literally was leaving downtown, coming back to the west side, like 7 Mile Southfield area. So it was a little ways. And I'm like, nobody called me. So I called my sister. I'm going to call her B. And I went off. I'm like, y'all worried about the wrong stuff. Y'all need to get y'all some money and stop bringing up old stuff. And she went on and said, like, that was inappropriate. I'm like, I didn't say it wasn't. To this day, my auntie has not called me and said anything. My dad called me, and we talked for a minute, and I explained to him, out of everybody, you should know how I felt about my grandma. My granny, my mom's mom, died when I was like 10 or 11. So I didn't get a lot of time with her. She died from lupus. So when I got older and I was able to do what I wanted to do, I took that time to spend time with my grandma, especially after I had my son. I wanted to build that bond that I had missed out on with my granny. Even though I know my granny loved us, we were kids when she left. So my grandma died a few years ago, so I literally tried to, they know that was my girl. My grandma was my home girl. Me and Trenton would pull up to her. We would go to Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, Kroger, the post office. We would literally go everywhere. It would always be an agenda, and I enjoyed that time with her, and I cherished every moment. So when this came out, I'm like, y'all really y'all really playing in my face. Like, y'all really trying to play like my grandma wasn't my girl. So I've been on this whole, like, you know, self-awareness and self-love and positive journey. I was doing good. Oh, but LaQuisha from East Warren, she stepped into the chat. So we had a group chat to discuss all the funeral arrangements. And I took it upon myself to address the room. I ended the statement in so many words. I was like, you know, B, I'm beating your ass, period. And that's what my sister B. I told her I was gonna beat her ass, period. I still feel that way. And then at the end, I was like, my mama didn't raise no weak ass bitch, and y'all not about to play in my face like I am one. And then I was like, try crack before you try me, and XOXO Juicy the motherfucking boss. And I ended it with that. Period. Don't play with me. I was very, very level-headed throughout this whole process because my dad and his sister, they were taking it very hard. Like, despite their differences, they loved each other. I'm sure of it. So when I felt like they was trying to take the attention off another situation and put it on me, I was like, oh, you don't want to give me the mic. Don't give me the spotlight, because I'm going to burn this bitch down. Like, don't play with me. So that was that. I haven't, even during the service, it was awkward because we walk in there, I'm looking around like, who gonna say something? We already at the funeral home. What y'all want to do? What's up? But it was, it was cool. Everybody seemed cordial. The service was interesting. That's all I'm going to say about the service. It was interesting. I was heartbroken when my dad said what he said because I never realized, like, until recently about everything that he went through and stuff like that and how he felt guilty about his brother. And I sympathize with my father. I sympathize with my aunt because they're now the oldest. They lost their mother, their father, and now their brother. Like, that's a lot. Within, 5 years? That's a lot. So I try to be sympathetic. But when you do all this extra manipulative and vindictive stuff, child, no, you get no love from me. So that's what that was my little raw moment. And I said I'm going to start working with on my outline with different segments of the podcast. So that segment was called Raw Juice. Basically, I'm going to tell y'all what pissed me off, what I went through, experienced this past couple weeks, all the stuff like that. So that was the Raw Juice segments of the show. Now, the next segment is Sip Slowly. Now, this is where we do the current events, trending topics, stuff that I saw on social media, all that stuff, all that and some. So I'm going to speak on a topic that I touched on slightly last week. I mean, the week for last, because I wasn't here last week. And that is the slap heard around the world. If you don't know what I mean, if you're living under a rock, we're talking about Uncle Will slapping Uncle Chris Rock. Child. Now, I'm going to say this. I thought it was funny as hell. I still think it's funny. People make jokes like, don't make me Will Smith you. And I'm like, I ain't Chris Rock. I will whoop your ass. But that's all fun and games. That's all nice and dandy. Before I get into that, I just want to point out that Hollywood is full of shit. Like, I'm calling bullshit on Hollywood, the Oscars, and all these stars that are traumatized. Before I get started, because you see, I got my notes, because I came with the receipts on the ass. Joe, what did you think about the slap heard around the world?
I thought it was fake.
I heard that too.
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
A lot of people say that. Why do you think it was fake?
2 actors, all that security around. Nobody, each one of them got security. The Oscar or whatever the fuck it was, they got security there. No security even attempted to move and run up on the stage.
I mean, I didn't think he was going to go up there and do that. Like, did you think he was going to go up there and slap the shit out of him?
No, honestly, I didn't.
So it's like, I don't know. I guess the security probably didn't move because it's a white show. So they don't think people are going to act out.
True. That could be it as well.
But it did. I mean, I done heard some niggas get slapped. That didn't sound like no slap.
And it didn't look like it. I would have slapped the spit out that damn mouth.
Listen, when I say Chris Rock, you are a very, you a bigger man than me. Cause baby, oh, you from Philly, I'm from Detroit, nigga. We about to go. Like, stop playing with me. So we gonna get into this little, how Hollywood is hypocritical. Where do I begin? Do I want to start? I'm gonna start off slow. Now, there were numerous stars that, celebrities. I ain't gonna say stars. There were a few celebrities that were quote unquote traumatized by this topic, by the slapping. One of them, who I just saw in the movie, Jim Carrey. And I'm mad. I'm like, listen, I'm mad at Jim Carrey, but Sonic 2, y'all got to go see that movie. And this is not sponsored, so y'all need to cut me a check for that. He said that he would have sued Will Smith, and he felt like Hollywood isn't the cool kids club or some bullshit like that. He felt like that was disrespectful. Now, I feel like that's interesting, Mr. Jim Carrey, because, sir, you yourself have been inappropriate on the stage before. We're going to take it back to, what year was that? I want to say he was about 35 at the time, so ain't no telling what year it was. He received an award. Oh, it was in 97, my bad. It was in 97. He received the MTV award. And my girl, my fellow sis from Clueless, Alicia Silverstone, was presenting the award. This clown walked up on stage to receive his award, forced his face and himself on her, and forced a kiss on her. She was 19 at the time. He was 35. And you could see she was visibly uncomfortable. So you want to talk about it was traumatizing, it was inappropriate? You tongued down a unknowingly 19-year-old girl after you won an award. Like, are you weird? Like, are you serious? And if that isn't enough, he also is the reason his ex committed suicide. So he was, apparently, the thing is, she wrote a note. When was this? 2 years before her death, they found, 2 years before her death, they found a note on her iPad stating Jim Carrey gave her herpes and introduced her into cocaine and was mentally abusive. And she committed suicide. So I think it was 2 years after her death they found it, but I got to reread it. But yeah, so this is all coming from a man that was verbally and mentally abusive, gave his ex herpes and introduced her to cocaine. And he looked like he snorted that powder. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like like he played with that booger sugar. I ain't gonna cap. So I thought that was weird, Jim. You should know better. And the thing about all this is that everybody that had something to say, there are receipts supporting everything. Just because it gets deleted, don't mean it disappear, baby. Trust me, I know. I got a few news floating around somewhere, but I ain't gonna tell my own business. They still let Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein in the Oscars in 2020. After all the receipts, the documentaries, and the laundry, the CVS receipt of females, young girls came out saying how they were 14 and 15 and they sexually abused them. But they was allowed to go to the Oscars. So okay, well that's just two. That's two on my list. Let's see. Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck's brother, harassed an employee for months, trying to have sex with her. And when that didn't work, he locked himself in her hotel room and then had sex with someone else in her bed. When she got another room, she woke up to him in her bed naked. After the story broke, they gave him an Oscar and a standing ovation. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Roman Polanski admitted to raping a 14-year-old girl on national television. The Oscars gave him a tribute. White men can be racist and no one says anything. They get an award, but a black man stands up for his wife and slaps another black man, and now everybody's traumatized. Get the fuck out of here. Forever. Like, come on now. Seriously. That has to be the most... I literally sat here and I was like, this is not the worst thing that we've seen on TV. We literally watched a white police officer murder a black man and just looked like it was a regular Tuesday or something. But y'all mad at Will Smith? Man, if y'all don't go find something safe to do. But Will Smith is definitely going to come back for this. I feel like it. I think they said something about he took himself off of the a few committees, and he's taking some mental health time, which is what, the best thing to do. Chris Rock is doing exactly what he needs to do, say nothing. His ticket sales is going up. And my whole thing is, the only reason why they're so pressed about Chris Rock is because he's a white person's comedian. Like, I've seen him in more white films than black. Like, the only funny one that I personally think was funny was Death at a Funeral, and that's because Martin Lawrence was in there. So, I could be wrong. I mean, what other movies was he in? And don't say that one when he was a crackhead. Please don't. What movie was that he was a crackhead? I think they call him Pookie.
You talking about New Jack City?
Yeah, New Jack City. That's what everybody kept saying. Oh, he acting like he still Pookie from New Jack City. I was like,
when he got slapped, he did kind of look like Pookie. That little screenshot. It did.
I'm gonna have to find a picture of that and put it in my story. Like, stop playing.
But honestly, I can't think of a Chris Rock movie that was appealing to me, other than the one with him being the president. He was the white man.
Oh, head of state, or whatever it is.
I think that's what it was.
That one was okay. Was he funny?
I don't think it was. It wasn't the fact that he was funny. It was just the fact that the storyline was strong. Yeah,
about to say. Oh yeah, I do remember it be having like some facts and holding some merit because.
And he had a decent supporting cast.
He did. Oh, my girl was in there too. What's her name?
I call her B.
Yeah, I love her. Every role she played, that bitch, she don't listen.
That's
her name.
Ray wife.
That's who wife?
Ray Charles. In the movie. That was his wife in the movie.
No, not her.
You ain't talking about her?
No, in Head of State, he was like.
You talking about Regina? That was Regina.
Yes. No, she played in The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. She played the girl mama. She always played like the bad mom or the bad person in every movie she's in. What other movie did she play in? She played in a few movies.
I'm thinking about Regina.
Let me see.
King?
It might be Regina King. Let me double check. No, I don't think it's Regina King.
That's Boys in the Hood that take your ass to the store there for you.
No, that's not. I'm not talking about Regina King. Let me see. Hold on. What is the name of that? Is it Diary of a Mad Black Woman that she was in? Nope, it was Medea's family reunion. Here we go. Her name is Blair Underwood. He looked funny. Lynn Whitfield. Her. She was like his her. Right there on the left.
Oh.
She was like his campaign manager or something in there.
Thin line between love and hate.
Yes, yeah. Oh my God, that movie holds a lot of merit too. That I literally watched that movie when I was dealing with this one dude, and I literally was like, "Oh my God, it's not just me. I'm not the problem." I mean, I didn't go that far. I ain't gonna say she always played a crazy or evil person, but she plays it so well that I don't hate her, because some people play a character that I just dislike them. Like I don't know, I can't think of it, but yeah, that's my girl. Shout out to her, Miss Whitfield. Okay, so we're gonna go into the next segment. Nope, we're still in Sip Slowly, my bad. I was watching $1 Million podcast, $1 Million Game, I forgot the name, with Gilly, So I love that podcast. I've really been like watching a lot of interviews and podcasts lately. It's literally been like my thing. Like when I'm in the shower, I'm cooking, cleaning, I listen to them and I watch them. Cam Newton was on there, and Cam Newton, if you single, holla at me. I don't care how many kids you got. I could cook for them all. Because at first I had made my judgment on what he said, because his exact words was, he was like, I don't like bad bitches. I like women. He said there's a difference between a bad bitch and a woman. A woman can cook, bad bitches can't. That was one of his examples, and I'm like, that's cap. But there's a lot of these bad bitches that can't cook. So I had to watch the rest of the thing, listen to some more, and then I contacted a few males that I know. And shout out to Champagne Bobby. Make sure y'all go check out his party. He was one of the first people who I messaged, and I was like, because he had reposted it, and I was like, I have to disagree, but he had a very, very, very good point. We had a long conversation, and he had a lot of good points. Usually, I'm not the type of person that's not gonna never give a man his credit when he's right, but I have to agree with the niggas, and that's crazy. It's crazy. His exact words was, a woman and a bad bitch can both go to brunch, but a woman gon' chill, kick it, catch a vibe, and have a good time. A bad bitch gonna be standing on tables twerking. Now, I had to tell him, like, listen, I'm all for standing on the couches and getting hyped, but twerking on the table, first of all, no. It's gonna tip over. But also, I had to think about with being a bad bitch or being a woman, what does that entail? A lot of people say they have, and I'm guilty of this, and I feel so dumb saying this, so I'm telling on myself. When you constantly say, oh, I'm a bad bitch, are you trying to convince yourself or other people? Because a woman that's secure in herself, she ain't got to say nothing. She just show up and hello, I'm here. And I had texted a few other people, like, to a few other dudes, like, is there a difference between a bad bitch and a woman? And there's a very big difference. I used to always feel like, shit, I am a bad bitch, but at the same time, as I got older and I see how the actual terms of being a bad bitch have changed. Like, back in the day, you could say, oh, I'm a bad bitch, and it means I look good and, I look fine. But now, oh my God, seriously, sorry, y'all. My niece is calling my phone. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm answering the call. I am live, Tania. I am literally live.
Hey, the Disney Show.
Okay, bye. Get off my phone. That's my daughter from another mother. Jesus Christ. Where was I? So when I had asked one dude, he was saying, like, being a woman holds more value than being a bad bitch, because a woman can be seen. My sound went out on here. Can be seen, and people will see. Well, her presence can be seen and heard. She won't even have to say nothing. My bad. Hold on, y'all. This is why I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, y'all. I had to redo it. Anyways, also he was saying how I was like, a bad bitch is about her money, da-da-da-da. He was like, a woman is too. So he gave me some examples of saying, like, the city girls. He was like, but they in relationships and they about their money. And they might talk about, oh, fuck this nigga, I'm gonna take his money, da-da-da-da. But in real life, they in love. They taking that man his plate. They running his bed. They washing his clothes. So it's more so a perception. And like I said, a lot of times with being a bad bitch, the age changes. Like, I'm 32. Being a woman to me is more so and more important than being a bad bitch, honestly, because how can I put this? What you got?
In my opinion, I feel like this. I feel like bad bitch is just a term.
Yeah.
And also, it's just a term. Like, instead of saying, I'm a nice looking woman, or saying, oh, I look good, bitches like to say, oh, I'm a bad bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But from a male point of view, I don't want no bad bitch. I tell my lady, here's the thing, I used to call my lady a bad bitch. I used to be like, I got a bad bitch at the crib.
Right.
Now, I changed it. I said, I got a cold lady.
Period. He got a cold piece. You hear him?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in my mind, I think that it's just I'm a bad bitch. I think it's just something to say.
Yeah, it is. But it's getting to the point where like when you say you a bad bitch, the group. I mean, I look at it this way. Ages 19 to I want to say like 25. Them the bad bitches. After you turn 26, you want to be a grown. Like being a grown woman is one of the most sexiest things to me because I be like, listen. I had to tell this one dude, I'm like, I got a membership to Costco, BJ Wholesaling, and Sam's Club. You can't talk to me any kind of way, okay? I'm grown. I'm a grown woman, and being on your grown woman shit is like being like a boss. And a lot of times people equate being a bad bitch to being a boss bitch, and that's not the same thing. Also, they had a good point when he was saying how a lot of women, when it came to like being submissive, a lot of women don't think you can be submissive and be a good woman. Or being a bad bitch doesn't mean listening to your dudes and shutting up. And I tell them, like, you got to be careful when you say, females don't know, a bad bitch don't know when to shut up. Number one, you're not going to tell me to shut up. Number two, yeah, bad bitches don't know how to shut up. And I know a lot of when I say body, bam, 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 sitting on money, got their own everything, gorgeous, all that. But they're single. And a lot of times, and this is the quote from my homeboy, he made a good point. He was like, they're single by choice. A lot of times they like toxic relationships, or they come across a dude that is a man and he not putting up with that bullshit. You're not going to be disrespectful. You're going to be a woman. And a lot of women say, oh, I want to be submissive, but they don't know how to follow. Now, I grew up in, believe it or not, girl boy, I grew up in a single parent household. My mother raised me and my sisters by herself. So I've seen, I've seen Lily hold down the fort on her own. Yes, my daddy may have been there, here and there, but he did not physically live with us. Also, I will say that when the right man came along, my mother, she already knew how to submit. I feel like that was already instilled in her. Because she was good to my dad, despite whatever they went through. But when she met my stepdad, because I don't call him my stepdad, when she met my dad, it was as if she was able to sit back and feel provided for. You get what I mean? And I think that's really like the goal with any female. Like, you want to be able to know you got it and you can handle it, but you want a man that's going to protect you literally and make you feel like you don't have to be that independent woman all the time. Like, that's.
A lot of people don't. A lot of men.
Come on, Joe.
A lot of men don't realize that that's what we're here for. We're here to provide. We're here to protect.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure y'all feel safe out here. And at home.
Literally.
Like, y'all, motherfucking men out here, these boys.
Literally. Keyword.
Can't protect themselves. Can't protect their woman. Can't keep the house happy. That's if you got a house. If you ain't staying with your homeboys, staying with your people.
He's speaking in tongues, y'all.
Like I and back on the Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
He also said, what else he said? He said, women don't know how to let a man lead.
Mm-hmm.
That's because a lot of these niggas ain't fucking men.
Literally.
It's just ridiculous.
So now that we got that, see, Dre, we really be here because we about to. Where's my admin? Oh no, that's not okay. So that's the next thing. This damn, I forgot where I got this little phrase from. I saw a girl on social media, I think it was Facebook. She was saying, if a man doesn't have finances, career, and accomplishments in check, he will be a very unhappy man. And I feel that it goes for women too. You honestly, and I mean, I get it. Some people be like, some dude, at first I was like, is that why dudes be like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship? But a lot of times when you with a man and y'all both trying to figure it out, y'all elevate each other.
Let me ask you this. Though.
Let's hear it.
Are women and men building nowadays? Or is everybody else?
Oh, dang. Are women and men building? You know what's crazy? I want to say yes and no. Because unfortunately, we live in a world today where you're not successful, you're not happy if you're not posting it for the gram. You not his and hers this, and you ain't trips here and da-da-da-da-da. And that's people's definition of building. My definition of building would be supporting each other mentally, because mental health is just as important as physical. And trying to break, I mean, a lot of people say we break generational curses because we get money. But is the way that you're raised, are you raising your children the way you were raised and stopping that toxicity? I feel like they are and they not. It depends on, it's like a two-way thing, because the dude literally he has to want to be greater than what he saw coming up, and the female has to want to be the same. They both got to be on the same thing. And a lot of people feel like, it's the next topic, we running out of time. We might go a little over, but I feel like building depends on the two people. What are you trying to build? And that's another reason that I go back into dating. Nobody's dating. You meet a dude, y'all kick it, y'all might fuck. If you like it, cool. Y'all get to laying up and eating and chilling. You leave each other for a day or so, then y'all come back and y'all do the same thing. Dating and courting has literally become obsolete. I met a dude, and this is gonna sound so stupid, at the strip club. I was coming out of strip club. He worked there. I'm not gonna say his job title because it is what it is. No, it ain't no y'all, because there is he killed his chances before he could even get one, because I gave him my number. I said, the ball is in your court. Show me something that I ain't seen before. I'm not new to this shit, so I'm like, you gonna have to show me something. Like, I'm not asking you to go cash me out or take me on a fancy date. Nigga, we can go to Nicola's and sit down and get to know each other. We can go for a walk downtown. Like, we could do anything, like something. Also, women, you cannot get mad at a dude. And I know lately y'all feel like I'm side with them, but I'm just speaking facts. When you dating a dude and you're not dating, like going on dates, going out places, if you don't instill those boundaries and standards before y'all get exclusive, you can't expect that man to sit there and change up once y'all get together, because that's bold. You can't do that. I feel like if you don't let him know, this is what I require, this is what I want, if you can't meet those standards, when y'all get together, you can't say, we'll never go nowhere. We was doing this when we first got together. Why I gotta change now? Why should he have to change after the fact that he done got you? You knew what it was when you signed up, baby girl. Like, you gotta, it's not even about, like I said, whining and dining, but effort, dating, courting, showing me a good time, appreciate me. Flowers be on sale at Kroger all the time, fellas. All the time. Especially them sunflowers, them roses be under $20. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't even got to wrap them in hundreds unless it's her birthday. You got to go all out. But it's little things. Females can tell you, I want Chanel, I want Dior, I want Turks and Caicos. You bring that bitch some flowers, she gonna post it on Instagram in 6 different photos with all types of captions and music attached to it, with the little emojis saying, he is so sweet. Oh my God, look what I got. My babe really love me. It's little shit. It's the effort that you put behind it. Every female wants to be treated like a princess or a queen. That's it. That's all it is. Especially if she independent and she got her own. Take her a little lunch from Potbelly. Bitches love Potbelly. Bitches love tropical smoothie. Bitches love flowers from Kroger. Send her a card. Pull up to her job and be like, I just wanted to come see you. Or see if she at home, be like, you want to go for a ride? We love going to ride with y'all places.
Wait.
What, huh?
See, I haven't been in the dating game in a long time, but you say pop up to her job. Some might.
No. Let me rephrase that. Call her, text her, be like, what you doing? What time is your lunch? And then be like, you want to go get something to eat? But if it's the weekend and you got errands to run, take us with you. I love going run errands with you. I be feeling so special. I be in the front seat like, come play Sweet Live Boo. And don't let me get the off score. And I'm playing all the gangster shit. He gonna be like, oh, my bad, gangster. I am and is. But it's literally the little things that you can do for a woman, and it will add to it. But you got to get a woman first, because nowadays everybody, and like I said, I'm guilty of this. Everybody want to be a bad bitch. And I think it's okay if you want to be a bad bitch, but when you want to get a husband, my mama didn't get married being a bad bitch. She got married by being a woman. Okay? I'm not taking advice from nobody, but married people.
Not no motherfucking divorcees and none of those shit.
Listen, and then what's crazy is that I'm single and I give a lot of good advice. I try to utilize it, but it's like I gotta come across that one that I can implement all this advice on. You know what I mean? And what was I listening to today? Oh, I was listening to that song from Greece, Hopelessly Devoted. And I was like, damn, this is really me. Hopelessly devoted. But I'm like, you know what? Nope, I'm not even gonna claim that, because no, we're not claiming that. Anyways, here's another one. Somebody had asked me, can you be faithful to a man that makes less money than you? I feel like, personally, I say yes, because, I mean, the last serious relationship I was in, I was working at a Fortune 500 company, and he was working at Best Buy. He didn't have his own house. He had his own place. He had his own little money, but I had my own apartment, my own car, job making good money, and like I was making more money than him, but I still loved him. And a lot of females would say, no, you can't, because we want to be the one wearing the pants. So number one, it depends on the person you're with. If you're with a man and he's not working, that's not going to last long. He's literally going to do what he needs to do to reestablish himself as a man. What was I about to say? Also, a lot of y'all females be like, I be getting catfish. Number one, if a dude is always looking like he got money, he ain't got it. The dudes with the most money dress the simplest. I had a sugar daddy that had 4 cars. His condo was so exclusive. The mayor of Lansing had a news conference inside of it. He owns about 2 or 3 businesses in Ann Arbor, Lansing. I'm not gonna do too much, because then y'all get to Googling shit and y'all gonna fuck up. Well, I ain't my sugar daddy no more. But anyways, but he had 3 cars. A nice Range Rover, and at the time, this was like 2009, so I want to say he had a Range Rover, nice ass Benz, and he had a Honda. He drove the Honda more than anything, and I never understood it. When we went places, he would put on some Levi's and a t-shirt or like a button down. Loved the gym shoes. Had one watch. That's when I got my first Rolex from him. I'm about to look him up. It's like, no, I'm talking shit. I'm for real. Mother's Day coming up. Anyways, he dressed very simple, and I never understood it. But when I would go see him, I had champagne. He had somebody cooking dinner for us. He would literally have his doorman unlock the door for me while he was still at work. I would be able to get massages. He had some exclusive shit, and I was only 19 at the time. Don't judge me. I was young and turned. Okay, I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Bills had to get paid. But I literally, he dressed so simple, and I'll be like, I want this. I'm like, why you don't wear this? Oh, look at this. He'd be like, I don't have to wear all that. I'm like, why not? He was like, for what? Who am I trying to impress? He's like, I'm rich. He's like, I'm very wealthy. I don't have to show anybody I'm wealthy. And it made sense, because every experience that we had was top notch, top tier, so elegant and so classy. And it was just like, I got it. That's how the rich stay rich. You ain't got to spend a lot of money. That don't mean I'm not about to shop. I'm sorry. I like nice teams. I like the Gucci. I like the Louis. I like Balenciaga. If anybody want to send me something for Mother's Day, my Cash App is _juicy DATSJUICII. Thank you. But I feel like a woman can be faithful to a dude that makes less money because it's all in. I mean, are you with him to be for money, or are you with him because you love him? And like I said, a lot of y'all females will get with a dude that you know ain't got no money, but he got that good dick. He dicking you down. Then when it comes time to pay some bills, he laid up just chilling. And you to go into your friend, girl, he ain't never got no money. I'm sick of this. Da, da, da. You knew he was broke when you fucked with him, but he fucked you good and you liked it. So either you gonna deal with it or you gonna move forward. Stop. Either you gonna deal with it or you gonna talk about it. And then like Joe said, a lot of these men are boys. They used to their mama taking care of them. So they come across you. You got yourself together like their mama. He go from his mama house to your house. You got two mamas. So why should he be forced to do anything different if his mama accepted him for the way he is and you accepted him into your life the way he is? I don't care how much designer he got on, how many chains he got on. Show me some assets. Where's your job? Where's your hustle? Where's your business? And a lot of y'all be making babies with these broke niggas, and then y'all get mad like he a deadbeat. No, he's not. What I do? It's messed up. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. My lash. Shout out to my girl Nene for lashing me this morning. Oh, it is something on there. Damn, what is it? Oh, it looked like it was lotion. Okay. But yeah, so ladies, we gotta hold ourselves accountable for a lot of stuff because we're so quick to say niggas this and niggas that, but at the same time, if you don't establish boundaries or standards before y'all get into a serious relationship, you cannot expect that man to switch up after y'all get exclusive. If you were comfortable with it while y'all was dating or fucking around before y'all got serious, how you gonna expect him to change up when y'all get together? You knew what it was when you signed up. And there's no shade to my girls. I know we feel like we can change everybody, but women, we cannot fix everything. Sometimes you either gotta leave it broke, literally, or try to be a motivator. But then again, that also falls on men to be accountable. But then again, they're not men, they boys. We said that. Stop falling for these foster niggas with a good dick, okay? Find you a dude with some good dick and he got his shit together, okay? We gonna take some calls, I guess. It's so dusty in here. It's a cat on the side of my house. I'm gonna kill Alice. I'm sorry, y'all. Alice be having suitors on the side. Oh, not that.
It's okay.
Oh, bitch. My bad, y'all. She just be talking. We got like 7 minutes? 7 minutes left. This episode was lit. See how I flowed through that with my segments and all that? I told y'all. I'm lit when it comes to this. Shout out to everybody that tapped in on YouTube. I love y'all. Shout out to everybody that tapped in on Instagram and on Facebook. Yeah. Next week, I am probably going to have a guest. He is an entrepreneur. He owns a very lit ass hall called Upstanding Hall. I forgot the name. Hold on, because I need to get it right. Wait a motherfucking minute. Upstanding Rental Hall. Shout out to my nigga Zoe. It is located on the east side of Detroit, I believe. But yeah, Upstanding Rental Hall. I went there for I think trap karaoke, and it's nice as hell. I'm trying to have an event there. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something. Also, shout out to Finger Licking Detroit. I love y'all. I'm gonna be working with them real soon. I got a lot of shit in motion. Your girl been working. When I ain't working, I'm working. Okay. That's what you gotta know. Juicy is not a one-trick pony, okay? I'm coming with all the shit. And I'm also planning a few little events with my swing girls. They don't know what it is, but this content that I'm gonna get with them, y'all gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to come OnlyFans with this. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to pay to see this, okay? You gonna have to pay. I guess we can take some calls. Do we got time? We got 5 minutes. Do we got time? Okay. The number is 313-266-2811. Call in. Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me twice. Again, the phone number is 313-266-2811. Call in right now. I want to hear what you got to say. Any topics that I touched on, you want to talk about it with me. Let's hear it. We got 5 minutes. Don't waste my time telling this, reading this number again if y'all ain't going to call in, because then I'm going to be pissed. Again, that's 313-266-2811. Yeah. Let's see who's going to call in. Hopefully it's not my big-head ass sister, because she should be feeding her family with her hating ass. Yeah, who going to call in? We going to see. If y'all don't call in, I'm going to be really pissed, because y'all be hoeing me for real. And then y'all be wondering why I told you I was going to give away $1,000 when I got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I ain't got there yet. Y'all don't want no money?
I want some money.
I can't tell. It's okay. I'm going to keep my little thigh wild. And I can't even go really buy nothing with that. $1,000 don't get you much nowadays. Like, for real, everything is going up. Gas is $4. $75 filled my tank up. I don't like that. I'm about to sell my truck and get me a Tesla or something. Electric. But do that run your electric bill up? Because I don't like DTE right now.
I don't like the motherfuckers in there.
They too. I feel like the car gonna be smarter than me. For real. The car can park itself. I could parallel park some shit.
Motherfuckers just got to pull it over the other day.
Why? Oh, we got a caller. Shh, everybody shut up, back normal. What's up? You on live with the Juicy Show? What's up?
What's up, Ju?
Hey.
Okay, so I was hesitating to call in.
Okay.
But listen, girl, okay, first of all, great discussion tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm calling from North Carolina. I've been following you for a while. But listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time. But the discussion about the expectation when it comes to men and women, right? How you're talking about dating.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, in fact, I know that in our society now, in the age, the day that we live in, the expectation from men and women in dating but not being married. So we have a lot of men and women who have these high expectations in these relationships. They want the marriage, what comes with being married, but they're not married. And I think that's what confuses the two. So you can't expect a woman to treat you like a king and do all this other stuff like you're married and you're not. You feel me? So,
yeah, I do. I feel you 100%. And that
so,
is...
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening, boo.
But yeah, so I just want to touch on that because recently, my last relationship was kind of similar to that where, I respected him as a man. I have no problem being submissive, but it has to come to a point where, listen, we are not married. So the things that you're expecting, as far as living together, which we did, but we're not going to go into too much detail, but the expectation and this goes for men and women. When even with us as ladies, we expect X, Y, Z, he needs to do this, this, and this, and pay for this, this, and this, and be this, this, and this.
Right.
Yes, but to an extent. If you're not married, you cannot. That's a whole nother ballgame. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that. But I'm going to give somebody else a chance to call in. Again, great discussion, ma'am. And you were supposed to talk about why you got pulled over.
Oh, my God.
2 weeks ago. Yes, because you reposted my message. It's me. So either you want to talk about it or not, because I know you missing last week.
I'm going to talk about it real quick. The long story short, I was going technically fast, and one of my headlights is out. So the state troopers pulled me over. I was drunk. I ain't going to care. I was drunk. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm about to go to jail. But he was like, hey, your headlights? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I had to order it. It's like $300. He was like, okay. So he had my driver's license. He didn't ask for insurance, nothing. Literally 2 seconds later, he was like, have a good night. So I grabbed it and I sped off.
Period. Well,
Like,
I'm glad you're safe.
Thank
For
you.
one, I bet it was them Tiggo biggies that let you out.
No, they wasn't even out. I didn't even have my titties out. I looked down. I was like, shit, I ain't going to get away with this today.
Listen, girl, get them headlights. I'm glad you're safe. Don't be drinking and driving. Love you, girl. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to get off that line to put somebody want to call in. Peace.
Thank you. We're going to go a little longer for maybe in case one more person want to call. But yeah, that was funny. I'm sick, and I did push. She was like, we want to know why you got pulled over. And I was so irritated. I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, what do y'all want? They probably ran my plates. Was like, let her go. She ain't got nothing. I'm like, yes, I'm too legit to quit, okay? Insurance good, license good, registered. I'm good, okay? What I say, my mama ain't raised no weak ass, dumb ass bitch. What you talking about, okay? Not saying I didn't used to ride dirty, because I did. Insurance was expensive back in the day. Your girl had different things she wanted to do. But now that I got older, insurance is a lifesaver because I done ran out of gas twice, and they just come and fill it up for me. And I was like, yay! Don't be like me, y'all. Anyways, listen, whatever. Forget y'all. But yeah, I agree with her. And it's kind of hard. You feel like you gotta do that. You gotta treat it like a marriage potential. But then when it end up not coming out to be a marriage, it's like, did I really just waste my time?
Not if everything was did from the heart, it wasn't.
Yeah, but it's like you do it for the wrong person.
But at the same time, yeah, that time a motherfucker, 'cause you can't get it back.
That's what it be. It's like, motherfucker, you fucking knew. You could have really just like, and that's another thing, dating. You got to see if that person really want marriage too. Because if you understand in the beginning, he don't want to get married. Okay, I'm going to either deal with him for now, and then when somebody come along, be done, or I'm going to just step back completely right now and go and wait for God to send the right person. That's the point of communication. Dating.
It's so fucked up.
It is. We are so oblivious to dating. It's literally like, I hate that for us. Now that's why I be like, shit, if I get married, we gonna have a house that we live together in, but I'm gonna need a separate house and you gonna need a separate house. Because I could be annoying. I don't know how accurate that is.
That's why you get a house big enough for
No, I need my own house. I need to be able to blast my Mary J. Blige and my Trina and then get my mind right, come back and talk to you, and we be good. Like separate houses, I need my peace. I need to be able to clean something and play some music and just have my time to myself and then come back. Totally separate. Not even a she shed. Like, I don't want him to go in a basement or another room. I want to go in a whole nother building.
out the fucking house.
You say what?
You want to get completely out.
Yes, I want to completely separate myself so I can get my mental together and then come back and be ready to talk. Because when I'm pissed, I don't want to be bothered by nobody. Like, I'm not going to go out and be fucked with nobody else. You're going to know where I'm at. You're going to see where I'm at. I'm not going to do that. But I need to be separate. And I understand dudes need their space sometimes. Maybe they want to go to a separate location and be around their homeboys and just vent. I don't want to hear about our argument you telling somebody else, because you might tell the story differently and then I'll tell the story differently. Because when I vent to my people, to my best friend and my sister, he's always the problem. It's always him. I'm the victim, you're the bad guy. But in my mind, if I know I'm not going to leave, I'm really not about to... I don't need to be near you, because we're going to keep going at it, and we're going to say some hurtful shit, and it's really going to be an issue. Now I don't want to be in the same house with you. And then you say some hurtful shit, I'm going to hit you. I don't believe in domestic violence, but I choose violence. Don't talk to me crazy, because I'll go crazy. Okay? But, yeah. I guess we're not going to take no more. Should we take another call? Let's do one more call. Phone number 313-266-2811. Call in. Yeah. I want to talk to you. But yeah, I'm definitely for a 3-household marriage. 3. Yeah, our main house that we both live in, my house and his house. Yeah. As long as I know you ain't out fucking around with no females. But that's why I say separate household. Like, I'll be able to see you go in and see who go in, but I don't need to know what's going on in there.
Like the Kanye shit where he tried to buy the house across the street from Kanye.
Oh, I never thought about that. I would want to live across. I wouldn't mind living across the street. I wouldn't. We could buy the houses across the street from our house that we share, and when we get mad, we go to our houses.
They buy the whole block.
Nah.
Rent the rest of the motherfucking houses out.
That's a good idea. Cause quick build houses come in handy. Trust me, you can rent them things out. Section 8, hello, gimme. But yeah, I believe I'm a firm believer in not like taking time to breathe. Even if you're just going for a drive around the block or going downtown to clear your head and come back, like it's okay. I don't want nobody. I don't want my man to be mad at me. I don't want him to be in the same house with me and we done got into it, because then it's like, ooh, I just want to go shot him. I want to go shoot him. I want to go whip his ass. And then I can't talk about him while he in the building, because then it's going to be like, you up there telling them a lie. And I'm like, okay, you know it's a lie. I know it's a lie, but they don't know that. Shut up. But yeah, I need to be able to be in a separate household, vent, play my fuck that boy music, then go back and be like, I'm sorry. You know I'm crazy. I love you. And we just, fucking go to sleep. Sex, cures everything, just about. Sex and a good meal. You feed your man and you fucking right. And you say you apologize. Accountability goes a long way, ladies. We can't always be right. I know it sucks. It's not fair. Men, y'all never right. But we not always right. We be right, but you don't always got to tell your man, I told you so. I told you. Da-da-da-da. Don't nobody want to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. So I know your man don't want to hear that. Like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Anybody else gonna call? 313-266-2811. Now, if I say this number one more time and y'all don't call, I'm gonna stop saying it. I ain't gonna take no more callers, because y'all got me fucked up. At this point, I sound like a radio personality. 281-330-80. It's like, no. 313. We gonna end at 10:10. So y'all got 4 minutes. 313-266-2811. That's the last time I'm saying it. I'm dead ass right now, like dead ass, okay? Like, y'all stop playing on my top, period. But yeah, ladies, real men don't want bad bitches or city girls, so we might have to say that from with our friends. But if you want a man, when the real niggas walk in, sit up straight, be ladies. Twerking is fun, but
we men like that shit.
Yeah, they do, but at the same time, I get what they saying. That's why when I dance, I don't like nobody recording me, because I don't want nobody to have access to that and be able to post it like, sir, delete. I will sue your ass on God, because I didn't give you permission to record me. Care if we in public. This ass ain't public, it's private. But we gonna go ahead and call it a night, because y'all not about to call in. Thank you all for tapping in to another episode of The Juicy Show. Next week, I got a treat for y'all. Same time, same place. It's your girl, Juicy, and my favorite, I'm going to say favorite real low, my favorite engineer, Dro. We out. Peace.